What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yep.
are just some little baby noodles. So
Don't scare the snake.
these are month-old reticulated pythons. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, I can hold it.
To just support their body.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We love snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah. I do.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like, I'll move it to e10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Nothing.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king, a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Pulte. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my god.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my god, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into like this position. Like, I think that's what we're trying to. Ta-da! See? My little fist? It fits perfectly. Proof that I punched it. Like, my fists aren't very big. They fit perfectly into each of these holes. And that's why my hand is like beyond bruised. They're quite bad. Oh shit, I should play this. Fudge. Wait, I checkmated? Wow, I'm a genius! All planned! Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? For Tasha's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He's dating a chess player? Good for him, I guess. I don't know if that's a good for him in Polish culture. I don't know what chess players are like in Poland. If you have an ELO, I'm automatically not dating you, so tough luck, buddy. Only dating people who have no idea what the fuck chess is.
Alright, okay.
I'm scared, guys.
A little bit. 3, 2,
Let's go, Nemo.
1.
Oh my god!
That was awesome.
That was so scary.
You did it. You did it.
Okay, thank you. It was calm for like a brief second. Right. It was really brief second.
And you got the dragon scratch.
Okay, thank you so much. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only
That's why
match.
you should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We should imply what color Santa's balls are.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we were. Yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm
might get that
21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yep.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So these
Don't scare the snake.
are month-old reticulated peasants. Let's go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, I can hold them.
You just support their
Wait a
body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We
Wow,
love
they've got long
snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
She's not holding it.
Okay, this is she's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just she's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby I feel like I'm getting choked. Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
Alright, now I can go onto this side.
Can I tap out? Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Alright, hello everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Good afternoon. And Happy New Year's! I cannot believe it's already 2025. It feels like last year really flew by. So I hope you guys all had a good one. This year we have a lot of goals and a lot of them are going to be, well, I have a lot of goals. I actually outlined them a few days ago, I think on socials, but in case anyone actually cares, which you do not need to, absolutely, like it's not really that interesting. Hey Mentobus, hello, hello, hello. President of FIDE is probably, what's like the opposite of a goal? What's like something that you so do not want to be? I would say President of FIDE is very high up there, right next to being a professional chess player and right next to being... Anyways, it's okay. I had a pretty shitty New Year's, but it's okay. It really, really, really is okay. I ended up having like a really tough time last night because one of the videos that I was planning for a really long time, I posted on a few days, like I posted it a few days ago on TikTok, and then I just was not really expecting, like, kind of as a self-diss, most of my videos either have my face on it, like as a really big feature, or it's just not gonna go viral. And of course, this is like the one video that ended up going viral on TikTok, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna, like, I was planning this for so long. I took the video when I was in Japan a few months ago, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna just I'm gonna post this on New Year's because I think it's gonna be really, really wholesome. And it's kind of like, yeah, it's just a really wholesome video. And then, of course, someone just stole it and straight up posted it and trademarked it with their own thing. And I was so mad when I saw that my video wasn't doing well. Anyways, I was playing that video for literally 4 months. So, yeah, lesson learned. We're gonna start trademarking stuff. We're gonna, especially if it doesn't have my face on it, I consider my face to usually be the trademark because it's like, yeah, they even trademarked it. Like, they even put in their little, like, copyright, like, their logo thing. I was like, this is so insane. But yeah. So it's not really about the video, if that makes sense. It's more about the effort of putting in work and then having it like somebody else. No, it's still mine. I got it taken down. So, yeah, anyways. It was just really, really tough, but I was just really frustrated about it. So anyways, we're here now. It's 2025. This year, I'm going to work overtime. Yeah, I mean, I don't really expect people to be honest and decent. And it honestly only took like 4 or 5 hours for it to get taken down by Instagram, which is great. I really appreciate that. They were actually really on top of things. But it's more just about the fact that, like, once a video gets posted on the algorithm, obviously another one copying it is not going to do as well. Anyways, it's a really long story. It doesn't really need explanation. But actually, yeah, anyways, a lot of my friends offered to share it and stuff like that. So I was really, really grateful. But it got stolen. Well, it got stolen because I posted it on TikTok 2 days ago. And I wanted to post it specifically on New Year's Eve, because of the content in the video. It was like this cabbie driver flipping through his like bill collection, and it was just really wholesome because he was like, oh, I don't even have a passport, but I have all these bills. So it was just a really wholesome video that I thought like New Year's would be the perfect time to share it. And obviously you just never know when a video is going to go viral, which is why I tested it on TikTok first. And it did, and I was like, okay, this is awesome. I'm gonna post it now on New Year's. And then it was already too late. So yeah, I mean, next time in the future, I'm definitely gonna post it at the same time. TikTok has kind of been like my testing grounds for content for a little while now. So yeah, but lessons have been learned. Lessons have been learned. But other than that, today I haven't really done much. We've just kind of been doing a couple of like, what do you even call it? Like reels, I guess. I was just filming stuff earlier. But this year I'm gonna just work really hard on, just gonna work really hard on putting out good content. So, well, if he doesn't have a passport, it probably means that, first of all, yeah, he can't go anywhere outside of Japan, and also, secondly, he's never been outside of Japan, which I think was more the point. So, I know, Xanato, I should have thought of it. I really should have thought of it. So, I'm just really like, yeah, I'm really sad. I'm really sad about it, because it's just like one of those things where I've been trying to get out of a niche for so long. So when anything goes viral in something that is not chess, I'm just so insanely grateful, and I'm just like, oh my god, maybe there's actually a chance that I can be recognized as not just a chess content creator. And that's what I've been working on for like basically my entire like last 2 years of my life. Well, not actually, like the last year of my life I've really jumped into it. I've tried posting a picture or a video every single day that is not chess related. And it hasn't really been, I've been really disappointed with the results, I guess, is like a really long story short. But just not going to stop, and we're just going to keep on working. And I'm really grateful to my team and my editors for working on this all together. So, yeah, thank you, Nere. Thank you. I really hope so, Noctate. Yes, absolutely. Especially going viral outside of what is supposed to be like your niche. Because, like, I just couldn't care less if one of my chess videos go viral. But if something like this goes viral, it just means a lot to me. So, yeah, anyways, that's what. Oh, thanks. Well, trying. Hasn't really worked yet so far, so. Anyways, we're gonna work on it. It is. I mean, it's a lot easier, obviously, when you have a niche. It's like, I don't know, people just expect, I guess, something, and I've been working on, like, the other avenues, but it is just not that easy, I guess. And that's okay. It's really okay. Like, I've spent 3.5 years maybe on working on chess content, and really only like the last 1.5 years on putting out stuff that's not. So I obviously can't expect to have the same sort of like success overnight that I did with chess, but thank you, Andy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I honestly was like, I do not focus on chess. I'm got an editing team and a production partly now that helps me with it. And my biggest goal in life is to be really good at poker, become, or being able to work in the fashion industry, I guess, and being a food creator. So those are going to be my 3 goals for 2025, which actually we're going to be playing poker a little bit later today. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, it's really okay. I mean, like, stuff like this happens. We're learning. Life is all about learning. Life is all about moving forward, understanding like, hey, this is not for me, or this didn't work out, or oh fuck, I should have done this. And yeah, working on from there. Yes, it is Joe. We're still really far off from that, and I don't think I'll ever be free from, like, doing... I don't really have a problem with, like, being in chess, if that makes sense. I just don't really want to play it myself. I know, I'm no longer going to be pursuing my career of being a ski jumper. Thank you, Nere. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna give up on my dreams of becoming a Formula 1 racer. This is the year that we're gonna dial in our goals and really only focus on poker, fashion, and food. That is it. Those are the 3 goals I have this year. I know a lot of you guys were really hoping to see me in Formula 1 next year, but unfortunately I am not going to be signing with Ferrari. So yeah, we'll have more gaming content for sure, obviously. We'll have variety gaming. We'll have variety gaming for sure. No, I mean, stream is always gonna be a little different from socials because it's not really like, I mean, we're always gonna have poker probably on stream and like gaming and all that stuff. And so yeah, Lewis Hamilton unfortunately stole my seat. I know, I was in conversation, but if I'm not going to be like, so anyways, I am pretty happy about where at least I guess I'm taking sort of my content. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, thank you, Opta. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm always going to have 3 chess channels, I think. Tyler 1's in charge now. Is he's the, because I saw Soda died, unfortunately, by jumping off a cliff or something. So anyways, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing this year, but I'm also gonna do hopefully more IRL streams. We're actually hopefully gonna also put out more language content. It seems like a lot of people have been really enjoying the language content, and not saying that I can actually speak a lot of languages. I only speak like 3-4, but anyways, we're gonna do more like traveling. We're gonna do more. He got 1 shot. Oh damn, that's crazy. Fuck, that's sad. He pulled too much aggro. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's pretty sad. Oh, thank you, Satharis. Thank you. I don't think we're going to learn French on stream, but I am going to go to France. I'm going to be going to Greece. Not that I can speak Greek, but it's going to be really cool. So anyways, I've really clearly outlined my like goals for the year. I know what I'm going to be working towards. And we'll always have chess as a backdrop, and I'm aware that I'll always be known as like, oh, that girl from chess or something. But actually, funnily enough, I had a friend in Singapore that I hung out with. Her name's Yuno. She's really sweet. And she was like, oh, why are you here? I was like, oh, I'm like, you know, doing something for the World Chess Championships. Like, she was like, oh, you play chess? So that was like kind of wholesome. Like, she had no idea. Like, really, like, anyways, it's just kind of interesting. I basically have like 2 different lives, I guess. Oh, that's so sweet, Opta. And my day was made. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, I would be super down to try the Omegle type content. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really cool. I just feel like I'm really socially awkward when it comes to other people, which all of my like IRL clips showcase, which I find hilarious. I was actually watching over this video of me speaking in Chinese with this shop lady, and I'm just like she was complimenting me, and I just could not believe that I was getting complimented on my Chinese, because nobody ever compliments me on my Chinese, and I was just there like, is she hitting on me? Like, what's happening? Why is she being so nice? So anyways, yeah, I just feel like that was really funny. I was like looking over it, and I was just like, why is she being like, I look so awkward in the video, and it's not because I didn't want to talk to her. It's because I didn't know how to respond, because nobody has ever complimented me on my Chinese other than my mom. And I'm like, all right, well. So anyways, that was really wholesome, but I went over the video and I was like, wow, we're gonna need to like add a little disclaimer on top saying that no, it wasn't that, because people always overanalyze and they're like, oh, you know, I don't want to talk to them, and it's like, no, it's because I'm just a socially kind of awkward person sometimes, especially if I get complimented. Like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do in that situation. Nobody ever says that. So anyways, yeah, I know, but it was really funny. I was like shook. But this was on stream, so anyways, we're gonna have some more fun clips and all that. I mean, my Mandarin is like fine, but if you've ever heard Chinese Mandarin versus like, I sound like I'm from Taiwan when I speak Mandarin. I have that slight, like, Western accent, which automatically kind of puts you on par with like Taiwanese. If you've ever heard Taiwanese girls speak, you would understand where, like, why somebody would think that I'm not fully Chinese. Like, I get it. I fully understand. But I do speak the language, like, totally fine. I can understand everything. I can speak it. It's just, like, my Mandarin is not perfect, so... Anyways, yeah. Like, it's good enough to do commentary, but people are gonna think that I'm Taiwanese, if that makes sense. Which is not the worst thing. It's not like Taiwan Mandarin is bad or anything like that. It's just Taiwan Mandarin is different. And so is, like, if you're from Singapore, your Mandarin's also different. If you're from Beijing, your Mandarin is also different. If you're from Shanghai, your Mandarin is different. If you're from Hong Kong, your Mandarin's going to be different. If you're from Guangdong, if you're going to be from Chengdu, like, everyone's Mandarin's going to sound different, and it's really okay. I am super perfectionist. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Sianovsky. Also, we missed a sub. Wait. Let's go back. Thank you very much, Daddy Swagger. Thank you for the 4 months. More IRL content. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Did you hear about the guy who shoplifted a calendar on New Year's? They gave him 12 months. This is a joke, yeah. Every sub today, we're gonna give out a New Year's joke. I'm leaving. Also, obviously, Netflix special incoming next year. Yes! I'm glad. If you're laughing, that was the 1 sub 1 joke. Yeah, we have a 1 sub 1 joke policy. I love it. We should trademark that, honestly. 1 sub 1 joke. So anyways, I actually don't have an update on Squeak. I'm sorry for everybody here. My cat did not eat him because I think Katsuko is still around. He was actually really cute. We were hanging out last night. But yeah, it's okay. It's really okay. Like I said, the IG thing was honestly so much more about the effort that I put in throughout the year and not feeling like it's really gone the way that I want it to, rather more so than just this one individual video being yoinked, if that makes sense. It's just like, it's just really freaking hard to plan out content that will go viral. And like, you know it's going to go viral, so to have something like that taken is just like, well... Because I just don't have that many opportunities to do it, if that makes sense. Like, I can't just turn on the camera and film like a lip sync video or something and go viral. So anyways, yeah, it's okay. Funnily enough, the video of me being sad about it has more views than the original, so it's whatever at this point. Thank you, Opta. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna probably dial in some of my stuff, so thank you, Cosmic. So yeah, maybe what we learn from that is we need a crime video every week. Maybe that's what we actually need to do. Yeah, it's okay. It really is. It's just solidified my, like, what's it called? Like, not desire, my not insistence either. Like, I am gonna make more viral content in 2025, so I'm not going to stress about this one video, if that makes sense. I'm just more motivated now. Like, we're gonna put out so much more content. We're gonna put out the best outfits. We're gonna put out the best food videos. We're just gonna do stuff that is going to do well, so I don't have to be worried about something like this at the end of the year. So yeah, anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't really count any of like the chess videos or chess drama as like my content. I feel like that's something that I do for my work, and that's okay. and that's actually what we're gonna do today. Is we're gonna... Oh, also, this YouTube is no longer gonna have chess videos on it. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. This one is gonna become my, like, personal... It's gonna be my vloggy one. There's going to be a second YouTube channel already. This one's gonna be my lifestyle one. Yeah. So, thank you, Andy. I really appreciate that. I'm obviously, like, going to be... Yeah, I feel so sad when everyone's like 2025 variety streamer. When I've tried streaming so many games, it's just like, oh my god, nobody's watching. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This year, we're just gonna work on it more. We're gonna do more variety. We're gonna... So, yeah. Thank you, Opta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I don't know about IRL streamer. I think IRL streamer is really, really tough. A lot of IRL streamers just kind of swap back to the PC. So, I feel like I'm already a PC streamer. I'm not gonna try to change that. But yeah. It requires a lot of being outside too. So, not really that much of a fan of being... Well, okay, that's not true. I love being outside. I just don't like specific environments. And I could never, ever, ever in my life do what Ginny is doing. Like, I could never do what Ginny is doing. And I think that's okay. Because there's only one Ginny in the world. And I love her for that. So, yeah. The last thing I want to do is go famous for chess. But that's okay. I mean, if it did and I was able to get a modeling contract or something like that, sure. But we've tried. It did not work. So, anyways, we're moving on. I am moving on. We attempted that. Not worth. We still have time. It's okay. I'm only turning 25 in 5 days. It's really, 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 really okay. But anyways, what I do not mind doing is actually covering a little bit of chess drama. So, I think you guys are not giving Ginny enough credit. I was talking about this too, about how people don't like think of content creation necessarily as a actual job, and I would definitely agree that I've done kind of an ass job at it in terms of planning, but there's other content creators out there that actually do a lot of planning. When it comes to streaming and stuff, the only thing I got planned is my next video for the next day. That's basically it. Like, I have videos, like shorts, photos, and all that stuff planned on a day-to-day basis, but I don't really have like a, oh, this is gonna be my, like, this month I'm gonna do X. So I think that's another thing that we're really gonna try to change, is to work on planning out stream content for a little bit while longer. And I think that, I mean, she does. She kind of just travels everywhere constantly. Like, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, well, Water is super sweet. Water is currently, I think, in China still. But yeah, Water and Jake are really good friends, and they're awesome. But I think travel content is quite difficult. I think that a lot of people are... Well, first of all, travel content is expensive to do. So your profit margins of doing travel content versus just being a PC streamer is not exactly the same. Being, like, I don't really need to go into the specifics of the economics of being, like, a creator, obviously. But being, like, traveling most of the time is not going to... If you have the same amount of viewers while doing travel content versus having the same amount of viewers as doing PC content, you're gonna get paid way more doing PC content. And I'm not saying paid in terms of people paying you. It's in terms of not having to spend money on flight tickets, on hotel fees, on whenever your phone gets stolen or when you lose it. And also the fact that whatever you're doing on a PC, usually you can just turn on the camera, have a computer, and you can kind of go live. You get, like, sponsors. It's typically easier to get sponsors on a PC stream because you have more flexibility, because just IRL it's like, I think vlogging is very different. I think vlogging is extremely, extremely different though. Like, I do not put streamers and like YouTubers in the same category. It's usually like a streamer, comma, vlog, like type thing. So yeah, anyways. For sure, for sure. And I was really grateful, like for example in Singapore, they were basically sponsoring a lot of my travel content, so that was really great. Is it chess culture or chess itself? It's both. I would say it's mostly chess itself. I've never really enjoyed playing the game, and I like got into it because it made sense when I was 20. And I think now that I am almost 25, I am fully aware that this is, like, I knew this when I was 5, by the way. Like, I knew when I was 5 that I did not want chess to be the rest of my life. So, I would honestly say that I'm not very motivated without enjoying it. Like, a lot of this you guys don't really see, but I've been extremely suicidal for, like, the last couple of years. And a lot of that was because of chess and because I just kept myself trying to create content that I wasn't feeling, trying to push myself to go to events and play tournaments that I didn't want to play, to show up at like events, and it just took like a really, 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 really big mental toll. So what I'm doing these days is kind of just being more aware of that, saying no to things, and just appreciating the fact that I am able to create chess content without having to be kind of like in the war zone. Like, I don't have to play, is what I found out. Because let's be real, Magnus Carlsen versus Nepo is way more interesting than anything chess-wise that I will be able to put out. So in a way, like, why even put myself through it? I would much rather just be the journalist asking those questions. I would rather just be the person, like, commentating. I would much rather just be the person giving the analysis. I think that's going to be, like, a way better sort of mental for myself personally. But yeah. Anyways, I swapped to poker, being competitive. Like, swapped to playing competitive poker 2 years ago a lot because of that. Because I didn't want to play competitive chess. And because it was just absolutely not giving me any fulfillment. Like, none. Negative. So, I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go play poker. It's gonna be a lot better. Thank you, Ulan, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Are you ready? Why didn't the skeleton go to Times Square on New Year's Eve? He had no body to go with. Yeah, I absolutely think poker is a better game. I personally find it more fun, and I personally enjoy it more. I think, like, better is very subjective, and it's different for everyone, but for myself personally, it's given me a lot more flexibility and freedom, and I just love the game. I just genuinely love poker, which is something that I can also say for a game like League of Legends, but League of Legends is less of a viable career choice than poker is, so. Anyways, yeah, it is. It's my golden handcuffs, and it's okay. I've really appreciated everything that chess has given me and the opportunities it's given me. But I also think that I'm not doing myself justice if I'm not going to pursue some things that I actually care about in life. And it would be really, 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 really sad if I just stuck to something that I have not enjoyed for a long time. And yeah, I don't even think I OD'd on competitive chess. I think it's just like my whole upbringing, why I played it as a kid. Like, it was never for me. It was always for my mom. It was always for school. It was always for work. And I've just never really liked playing the game. Like, it just wasn't really my thing, and that's okay. And it is all right. I am aware of that, and I think it's so important for me to make sure that people that do play the game do enjoy it, if that makes sense. Like, for me, even though I don't personally like it, it makes it even more important that when people join the game, it's like, you have a good experience. Like, I hope you have fun. I'm gonna make this experience. I want to try to make this experience as fun for you as possible, because I didn't get that chance. And for me, it was always serious work. For me, it was always like this grind. But for you, I hope you enjoy it. For you, I hope you have fun. For you, I hope you like playing it with your friends. I hope you like going to the club. I hope you like playing on chess.com. That's why I always want to like encourage people to just, if you want to play it competitively, that's really cool. Good luck. Go for it. That's totally fine. So yeah. I just think that that's super important. They tell you the secret, then it loses the magic. Oh, please, chess had no magic in the first place for me. It's okay. It's not that deep. I'm chill losing my queen in the third move. Love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Well, in my case, I don't think I really enjoyed it in the first place. So it just was like, started out as sad, and then it just got sadder and sadder and sadder. So, anyways, we're still gonna keep making chess content because, like I said, I think it's really important to make sure that everyone here, you guys, are gonna have fun. I actually have no idea that Ivanchuk was crying at the table. I literally woke up this morning and was like, because I was working on all the others. Bullet's a different story. I don't always love Bullet. I've been very open about this, but Bullet is by far the best time control. Like, by far. I would be playing so much more chess if every single game, if everybody was like, yes, Bullet is the best time control. I'm still not gonna love it 24/7, but I do enjoy some Bullet. I think the biggest problem with chess is that a lot of people are a little bit stuck up about it and are like, nah, Bullet is not a real time control. There's no Bullet tournaments. People, when I play Bullet, are always like, oh, this is just complete RNG. Like, there's no thought process here. And I'm just like, it's just a different time control, bro. Like, chill the fuck out. Thanks, Vert Rose. Appreciate it. Welcome back to your 4th month and Happy New Year. And I'm just like, Bullet isn't real chess. You can't wear jeans. There has to be one champ. Like, relax, guys. It's a freaking board game. Why are we taking this so... This is my entire point. Like, part of it definitely is, yes, myself did not have a good background in chess, and nobody made it fun for me growing up, which is why I try to make it fun for you guys growing up. It's the fact that, like, also on top of it, we got all these freaking elitist rules, and I'm just there like... Like, what? So, yeah, anyways. Okay, I got a joke for you. Vert Rose. Why did the battery leave town on New Year's? It needed to recharge. Hey, Cool Sailings, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do agree that Bullet is not great for over the board, but every single time I hang out with certain grandmasters, we just play like 2-1, which is actually okay. It's not the worst. It's still really fast and things go flying, so I don't have a perfect solution for over the board Bullet yet. But maybe we do like heavier pieces or something. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way we can get over the board Bullet to be fun. I genuinely do. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Gary, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, if you guys are getting a gifted from Gary, please make sure you're thanking them. Gifting 5 to get at least one funny joke? Oh god, the pressure. And thank you so much, Master Chess Dojo, for the 55 months. Happy New Year. And Crystal Ball for the tier 1. Oh my gosh. 38 months. You guys are insane. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of interesting in a way. Like, the genes were never really about the genes, right? It's kind of the same for me. Like, the chess was never really about the chess for me. It was about, like, being able to travel. It was about being able to, like, meet friends, about being able to exert this competitive pressure. I could have, like, seriously, I tell, like, we discuss this all the time in the family, where it's like, oh, if we had just put you in, like, downhill skiing, I'm sure you would have done great. And I'm like, yes, no fucking, I'm so, anyways, I'm just so delusional sometimes. I'm like, yeah. It's not delusional. What is it called? It's called, like, being able to slam my head into a door, like, repeatedly. I saw a G-Star Raw post, actually. So, anyways, yeah, like, it could have been really fucking anything. No, I'm not saying it literally, but I'm saying the way that I got good at chess is by being extremely willing to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm just insane. Does that make sense? Yes, I throw mud onto the wall until it sticks. I was never really good at, like, studying. I've never been really good at studying. In chess, in poker, in school, I've never really... Yes, but there's a difference, chiller. Some people are really good at learning the best way to learn. I'm not one of those people. I definitely had some natural talent. I don't disagree. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have gone into even becoming a woman grandmaster. But I 100% brute forced it. Like, 100%. It was brute force. I just started chess at 3. So I had more time than basically everybody else. Like, in my age group, basically I had more time than everybody else. Like, I started a year or 2 years earlier than everyone. And I was just, like, I literally just willed it. And then at some point in life, you realize that that is not enough, because I'm not, like, I'm basically Tyler wanting it. Exactly. I think Tyler wants the same way. If you ask Tyler 1 if he loves chess, he's probably not going to tell you yes. He's going to say he likes the act of getting better in a game. Does that make sense? He might love chess. Who knows? I'm not putting words into his mouth. But, like, that's kind of my point. Is, like, if you have put me into anything, I would have just fucking done it. I'm grinding. Like, I will grind that. If you told me, like, oh, you have to get to this or else, I will do it. Like, I don't know, man. It's just that kind of mentality. And then it's okay to just, and I'm just realizing it's okay to take a break. I think the only reason that I've like not been so okay with taking a break is that so many people are like, oh, but you play chess. And I'm just like, yeah, I do. But, like, anyways, I'm finding my new position in just celebrating other people's achievements. I have no interest. No, thank you. I never wanted to be good at chess. It was just kind of like, this is like my get out of school ticket. This is my ticket to get into school. I think now as an adult, I'm realizing that, hey, there's easier ways to travel. I'm very grateful that now I can afford to travel when I want to. Like, you don't gotta grind like 6 months of 8 hours a day of chess to go to South Africa. If I wanted to go to South Africa, I can just go to South Africa. I'm very grateful for that. And it's okay. Yeah. Yo. Yes, absolutely. A mechanical and rote approach to chess is nightmare fuel. You don't want to do it. Just don't do it. No, but seriously, I didn't even realize that until, like, I think maybe 2 years ago, that I can travel on my own. Because growing up, the only reason I really ever got to travel was for chess. And then 2 years ago, my friend was like, Nemo, you know you can just, like, go if you wanted to. And I was like, oh, wait. You can just go. I can just go to New York and not have to play chess. You know what? You're right. So I went to New York for League of Legends. Wait, you can do that? Yeah. I discovered vacations and was like, oh my god, this is a thing. It was so funny. It was an epiphany, honestly. It was really an epiphany, so... Well, the good news is, I didn't have to play in the League of Legends championships. So, I was just there living my best life, enjoying it. I showed up for like, I think maybe 30 minutes of one of the rounds, and I was like, I can't see anything. Like, my eyes are not good. Anyways, it was still fun. It was still really, really fun. But yeah. It was just funny. I was like, oh my gosh. You know what? I'm very grateful to be in this position where I don't have to travel only for chess. So now I'm really enjoying it. But yeah. Anyways, long-winded way of saying I'm going to keep promoting the game. I'm going to keep promoting chess.com because I think they're great and they've been extremely helpful. And we're going to bring more eyes to the game. But, let's just focus on the more interesting people, I guess, which is probably what I should have done in the very first place, and I don't know why I didn't. I didn't know why. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to get into modeling. We'll see how that works. Also, I think we missed a couple of subs. My stream elements is like really lagging. So thank you very much, Caspian, for the 5 gifted subs too. Thank you. Okay. I'm not a hard drinker on New Year's. In fact, I find it pretty easy. So, cheers to a new year, guys. Welcome 2025. It is going to be an absolutely awesome New Year's. It's going to be an absolutely awesome 2025. I hope you guys all enjoy it, and I hope it brings you whatever you deserve and more. So, yeah, this is a little bit of champagne. Cheers, chat. 恭喜发财. The nice part about being Chinese is that I'm going to celebrate New Year's again. So I think that's maybe why I didn't feel so pressured to celebrate New Year's last night. And I was just like mentally in struggle city. Because Chinese New Year's is actually on the 29th this month. So I'm just getting a complete redo. I'm just like, well, this New Year's didn't go great. But you know what? I'm going to be balling January 29th. That is going to be my strategy. Yeah, I get 2 New Year's per year. So. And thank you very much, Crystal Ball, for the gifted sub to Hikaru. Hey, J-Man. Hello, hello. Every time Hikaru... Okay, sorry. Well, okay, to preface this, every single time Hikaru was, like, rolling his eyes at my interview questions, I was thinking about, okay, I had this really spicy thing that I was going to release. And then I decided not to, because I'm like, you know what? I think Hikaru is kind of in the same boat as me. I think we've both probably gotten a little bit tired of chess in recent years. And we're both just here, like... doing our goddamn best. No, it's really okay. See, that's my point. That's my point. It's like we're just trying to, I don't know, mentally be okay, I think is what I'm trying to say. So I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I can't care enough. Also, yeah, it's just for content at the end of the day. But anyways, let's give out another joke. I think I missed one from Lion. Even though it's not showing up in stream elements, I feel like I saw it. Hikaru is one of the... somebody asked this in like a lie detector test, I guess, and then I was like, yeah, I really think Hikaru is a great content creator. He's really, 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 really good. He's extremely good. And obviously a really good chess player. I weirdly think he's kind of... I don't think he's underrated, but I do think that he knows how to... Yes! I feel Hikaru. Hikaru enjoys casual chess. Thank you. A man of culture. I'm realizing that maybe, just maybe, if FIDE listened to all of our demands and showcased Bullet and Blitz and let us wear whatever we want, I would also be having a better time. But anyways, okay, that's another world. That's not gonna be my world. Oh my gosh, Crystal Ball, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That's insane. Holy crap. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's insane. Yo, that's really crazy. What do you call someone who loves going to work after the holidays? Retired. A liar? That too, that too. Nobody, the joke is that nobody likes going to work after the New Year's. Retired. Oh my god, no. I would never say that. Okay, here's another one. What's a spider's New Year's resolution? To spend less time on the web. Oh man, that's sad, Mega. Oh no. Thank you, Lionel, for the 14 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should we do some dirty ones? No? Yes. Yeah, Happy New Year's to all you guys as well. Happy New Year's. I swear, we're gonna get to covering this drama at some point, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You gifted for dirty ones? Okay. Oh, let's try. None of these are particularly tenable. Yeah. I know, right, Karkai? Honestly, I didn't go to bed. I was not in the mood to worry about who was winning World Blitz and stuff, so. But anyways, I woke up today. I was like, wait, this is crazy. They shared World Chess Champion. I love it. I think it's kind of interesting. Okay, let me just ask ChatGPT. It's good. I love disruptive stuff. I'm a big fan of disruption. I'm more a big fan of disruption than I am a big fan of them actually sharing their title. I just love the fact that things are... What? Yes, exactly. I loved it because people hated it. I want the world to burn. Man, these jokes are terrible. These are terrible jokes. Okay. What's a couple's favorite activity on New Year's Eve? Watching the ball drop or dropping a few of their own? Dido was ready. Don't worry about it. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. Imagine if the workplace, well, that's what happens at this workplace. No, I'm joking. Oh my gosh. No, New Year's jokes are great. Andrea should hear this one. No, she's too busy being a DJ. Okay. What did the champagne say to the glass? I'm bubbly. Are you up for a good time? A lot more PG. You're welcome. That was for all the kids in the chat. Oh, I don't think I saw your question, Gary. Don't think I saw that one. Okay, sorry. So back to the actual drama, which I cannot believe there is more drama in case you guys missed it and are not part of the chess world. Also, or if you don't care. Very long story short, Magnus Carlsen showed up to day 2 or day 1 of the Rapid, World Rapid and Blitz. So World Rapid Championship is one championship, and then there is another one called World Blitz Championship. But because Blitz tournaments and Rapid tournaments don't take a lot of time, they combine it together, and it's World Rapid and Blitz Championships. So on one of the days for the Rapid Championships, Magnus Carlsen showed up in jeans. It was not just Magnus Carlsen who showed up in jeans. A lot of other people also showed up in jeans, but Magnus Carlsen did get a lot of flack for his jeans in particular, and FIDE fined him and also Nepo $200, which is the fine for wearing jeans, asked him to change. Nepo went upstairs to change or whatever. Magnus refused to change and therefore got kicked out of World Rapid. So he was not happy about that. And he was like, bro, this is some bullshit, basically. And was like, I ain't playing anymore. I'm going to go on vacation. And then overnight, I'm sure FIDE and Magnus's dad had a couple of talks and all that stuff. And Magnus came back for the Blitz. So he skipped Rapid and he came back for Blitz. Now, I just found this out. So, yeah, I just found this out. I was not aware that, first of all, you could share a World Chess Championship title. But according to this article, Grandmasters Magnus Carlsen and Jan Nepomniachtchi agreed to share the 2024 FIDE World Blitz Chess Championship title after Carlsen's suggestion 7 games into their final. So, let's play the clip that I do not have. And we need to find it. Can they for classical too? That would be so funny. That would be actually so funny if they could do that. So let me go see the link for it. Somebody said it was on ChessBase YouTube. ChessBase India. Magnus Carlsen. Okay, I can't find it. Anyways, apparently Magnus Carlsen said something to Nepo. I guess I'll just pull up. Is it on FIDE Twitter? Well, there's some very, very, very wholesome clips of Magnus and Nepo hugging and stuff like that, which I think is great. Like, that's what kind of chess is about. Also, hopefully this is okay.
Like they refuse, we can just make sure. I'll say, like they refuse, we can just make sure.
Okay, well, you can clearly hear what he's saying. But if they refuse, we should just play short draws, I think is what he says. Magnus is such a troublemaker. Yeah. Well, at least they agreed. He said that if they don't agree, we will just play short draws. Which I don't even know if it, like, I don't actually know how many games they ended up playing, but 2 more games with nearby led to a Ram Roman title play with the white piece in the 4th sudden death game. Carlson suggested to Nepo that they share the title. A short break ensued as the players conferred with the arbitrating team, according to FIDE CEO Emil Satovsky. FIDE President Arkady Dvorkovich gave the nod to the pair being proclaimed joint champions. Carlson and Nepo were then seen embracing, and the former would later exclaim it felt very good to share gold with Nepo. So they played 7 games after 4 tiebreak draws, and they did not do any of the actual thing that they said, which is honestly pretty valid. He was just like, you know what? We're just gonna share this together. And I think that is something that has never happened before. Hey, Lone Gamer, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Huge loan. Alright, you guys ready for another joke? What does a caterpillar do on January the 1st? It turns over a new leaf. How can you keep a New Year's resolution to read more while never opening a book? Watch TV with subtitles. What's a New Year's resolution a basketball player should never make? To travel more. But yeah. Also, don't drop the ball is probably a good one, but I like the not travel more one as well. Or also take more shots is a good one. Actually, I don't know if taking more shots is no, I'm getting makeup on my sleeve. Oh no. Wearing white has this danger of like forgetting that you got makeup on and then just accidentally getting it all over. But this is a brand new shirt that I got for New Year's because I rather like New Year's. But yeah, this all happened. So pretty interesting stuff. I don't think it's right at all, and showed 56% of viewers were against the decision, and 44 is for. I mean, I don't know. So what happened. Fair enough. Also, I know that a lot of the focus has been on Magnus and all of the open World Blitz stuff, but the Women's World Blitz champion is Juan-Jun, and she is awesome. So, yeah, that's also really cool. I just don't understand the tiebreak format they went with this. They should have seen this coming. I mean, look. I think after everything that happened for this World Rapid and Blitz, it's kind of surprising to me that there was actually even an end to the World Rapid and Blitz. Like, at this point, I was super ready for people to just be like, alright, guess we're just not gonna... I don't think Ju and Jun's underrated. Isn't she literally like women's champion? Didn't she literally win once? I think she's doing great. I wish they had proper commentary. Yeah, I unfortunately didn't watch any of that, but I think Ju and Jun is doing great. Making Magnus play 4 extra games. What could go wrong? I don't have any strong opinions about the draw in the final. I mean, I think it's fine, but I also don't have any strong opinions about much in chess, honestly. Like, I just think a chop in chess is funny. Because in poker tournaments, you can agree with your opponents to be like, hey, we're going to do an ICM chop, or we're going to chop this last place prize. Because in poker, it's basically just a money value amount, right? Like, let's say the first place prize is $10.5 million. You can just be like, well, we both have about the same amount. Second place is maybe like 3.2. What if we just chopped it and shared 13 million together, and then we both get like, 6.5 mil? Seems like a good deal. Let's chop. So you can do that in poker. In chess, yeah, you still play for the title, which is like, but okay, titles I'm sure really, really, really matters a lot, for sure. Absolutely. Not like taking that away from anyone, right? But I do think that because of the money value in poker, it makes like quite a lot of sense to chop. I think playing for the title, like the actual title, like congrats, you're 2025 let's say like WSOP main champion. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Huge value in that. But the money is also a really, 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 really big value. So there's a lot of money in that. So it makes sense that people would want to chop, and also makes sense in that way that people are allowed to chop because it's a huge deal. For something like the World Blitz Chess Championship, I also think that it is a really big deal, but you can't pay your mortgage with a chess title. In fact, I don't even know if does first place for this have a prize? I'm sure there is. I'm like 100% sure there is a prize, but I don't know if the prize money is that significant. It was $90,000 for first. Okay, so this one was $90,000 for first. Oh yeah, that's true. WSOP doesn't really facilitate shopping. But let's just say other events. I think for something like chess, chopping is a little bit stranger, obviously, because chess is kind of a winner takes all game. But given how this year's World Blitz and Rapid went, I don't think this result is necessarily unwarranted. I feel like everyone kind of had a long session. I think that at this point, if you've already broken the rules, and then FIDE did the U-turn thing to have Magnus back, and Magnus is now back and playing the finals, is this really what we're gonna fixate so much on? Or is it perhaps time for a broader conversation about, hey, this is where chess was at for the end of 2024. Perhaps to make this not happen again. Yeah, Carlsen came back to the Blitz after the whole jeans thing. So maybe is it time to have a conversation about, from now on, for sure, jeans are okay, right? Make that a set rule. Don't bend it. Don't break it. No chop titles. Don't fix it. Don't bend it. I think it's just a matter of having an issue where it's I don't know. I just think at this point, there's so many rules being bent and so many rules being U-turned and so many rules, it's just, what are we doing? So, yeah. Like, I get that split titles seem weird. I don't really have anything against it. Like, I'm cheering for both Jan and Magnus. Like, I don't particularly care. So, it's just a matter of sticking to, like, hey, we're gonna do our best to make chess popular, and we're gonna do our best to hold things like these tournaments in everyone's best interests, including people who are not just the top level players, and also for people who are watching, people who are spectating, and people who are having fun to enjoy. Sure, and I can understand that perspective, poker. Absolutely. I can absolutely understand that perspective. But I also think that that's part of, and I think this tournament is part of a bigger issue, which is that a lot of these type of events are very, like, elitist. So I think Magnus and a lot of, like, the issues here really is that there's just very little change, I would say, in the chess world. And I can understand that viewers want to see them fight to the end, for sure. But also, when a tournament is already this scuffed, and a tournament is already like this, what are you really supposed to do? Like, the jeans thing should never have been a problem in the first place. I do think that, you know, jeans should have been perhaps allowed in the dress code in the first place, but since it wasn't, maybe then they shouldn't have allowed Magnus to come back. Whatever it is, right? Like, it's not exactly just the jeans. It's not exactly the world championships. It's just the fact that chess has kind of done the exact same thing for a really long time, which is how I feel about my life, which is why I'm going to change it. So, he gets a title and makes video look super unserious. Yeah. I wouldn't say jeans. No, it's just like, why are jeans not allowed? One question. Why are jeans not allowed? Then the second question is, sure, if jeans aren't allowed, then why did you let Magnus back? Then you should have kicked out all 40 people. But they didn't. So, of course Magnus is coming back to play the next day. Because there was a picture of, like, everybody else in jeans. Like, what? You can't just kick out all 40 people. So then the other solution should just be to get on with the times, which they're doing. Now they're allowing jeans. And you can't really, like, go off on FIDE for that. I think the first rule of jeans not being allowed was a little ridiculous. I think the second rule of allowing Carlsen back was because he's Carlsen. Yeah, for sure. And then after that, they fixed the rule on jeans, which I approve. Like, sure, that's great. At that point, when you already have these issues in the tournament, how are you expecting the tournament to end in the world's most serious way? Like, we had a whole fiasco about jeans, bro. Like, right, that's kind of my point. Kicking 40 people would stir up so much drama. So instead, they kicked one, and then they were like, oh shit, that's a bad idea. And they were like, oh, wait, maybe, oh shit, not allowing jeans in the first place was also maybe not a great idea. So my point is, I think this just proves that there needs to be a broader conversation in the chess community about, like, hey, what are we doing? Could have saved a lot of time, just kicked out everyone but Magnus. Yeah. You just can't really, like... I just don't think you can really grow a game. Which... The good news is, all these dramas and stuff have really gone to show that there's a lot of people actually interested in the game. So, yeah. I think poker should outlaw jeans. Before poker outlawed jeans, how about... Well, I like poker outfits. I think poker outfits are good because people can show up in sort of whatever they want, and people show up in some of the most ridiculous outfits sometimes. And let me tell you, I never needed to see Phil Hellmuth in a Star Wars Darth Vader onesie, but I did. I'm not thankful for that, but at the very least, I am grateful that FIDE allows you to kind of wear, poker allows you to kind of wear what you want to wear. I genuinely did not need to see it, but I did get it. I got the experience, and it's okay. Thankful I didn't see that. We're here now. I can't unsee it. No, Alex Botes kind of carried the fish look. I like that fish look. The fish look was good. I made Alex wear a full Nemo costume at a poker tournament once because she lost a bet. Or she lost a game. I can't remember which one it was. I think she lost a match. You do not need to see it. You really don't need to see it. But anyways, my point more is, like, I don't have any particularly strong, like, reaction to the FIDE Blitz Championship, but I do also think that it is a sign, like, a lot of people want it both ways, if that makes sense. A lot of people want to only say that classical chess is the one that matters. And then when something like this happens, they get it all up in arms and are like, oh, but you can't share the Blitz title. And it's like, bro, you didn't fucking care about the Blitz title until they shared it. And I've had this conversation with a lot of people where they're like, oh no, Blitz isn't real. Like, that's not actually serious. Like, it's just for fun or something. And it's like, okay, but now that they're sharing it, you care so much. So pick a side, bro. You can't have it both ways. And I think that it's a really valid feeling to want your chess tournament to have a conclusive winner. And I'm sure that FIDE also wanted it. And I'm sure if none of this Genes drama happened with Magnus, he would have also fought harder for the world championship title. I think a large part of this happened because of the Genes drama, quite literally. You really can't. I don't think that it is possible to grow chess without Magnus being in it. And I also think that it is very unfortunate. They're not match fixing though. They didn't match fix. They didn't even play the rest of the games. FIDE was like, it's okay, you guys can just tie. Maybe they were afraid that they would, but you don't have proof that they match fixed. They were just like, it sure looks like they played all the other games seriously. We don't have there's not like a separate timeline. Oh, what would have happened if FIDE didn't agree to this? But, it's just what they said though, right? Did they play any games afterwards? But they didn't play the games. They didn't fix any of the games. They didn't short draw any of the games. Sure, he said that he'll keep making draws. Did they actually do it? It's just potentially an intent. I mean, sure, you can hold that against him for the rest of his life if you want to, but maybe bro was just joking. I'm sure bro had a really long tournament. This can't have been the most fun. Well, he didn't say that to Dvorkovich, did he? You can speculate it. Sure, you can hate on Magnus all you want. You can say all kinds of stuff. I say I hate chess every other day, and yet here I am. I'm probably going to be playing Bullet later. Like, it's not that deep, bro. I've said this a lot. like, it's just not that deep. A lot of these things, I feel like people hear you say it once, and they're like, oh, this is black and white. And I've said this so many freaking times. It's not that deep. It's a lot of gray. Some days I like it. Some days I don't. It's not the law now. It's just like something that I said. And honestly, you could have... That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that you can hold something like that against them if they haven't actually done it. Does that make sense? Like, just the fact that they said that they maybe would do it, I don't think is really, like... Or, like, Magnus joking about it. have to dive into all of this. And be like, oh, no, Magnus.
That's why they don't make another as well.
Look, at the end of the day, they're just chatting, they're just chatting.
But I of course the robots. No, I don't think they got lost. Because I don't think they saw it.
Like in the World Cup, it used to be like 2, then 2, then 2, then 2.
Yeah, this is more.
Neither of them are particularly happy about the format. Oh, 4 minutes.
Would you agree to do a first? I'm not sure.
I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't know. I don't think that's unreasonable. I think I don't think it's unreasonable to ask to chop the title after having played and having this dramatic of a tournament. I think if whatever FIDE decides, it's like, once again, isn't it time for a conversation in a broader term? I think that is more. There, you have a video of him joking / maybe proposing to match fix, but it's so clearly in the context of the fact that their FIDE is making them play this format of tiebreakers. And I think that it's like, is it really that unreasonable? Sure, maybe. Sorry you guys all hate jokes. I think there's way too many people in the chess community who also hate jokes, which reminds me, it's time for another joke. Okay. Why should you put your calendar... Oh. Why should you put your new calendar in the freezer? To start off the new year in a cool way. I agree, fine. I agree. I'm not claiming that it's a draw. I mean, it's a joke. I'm just claiming that I don't think Magnus said it with 100% certainty. Like, he didn't say it with 100%, like, this is what we're gonna do. He said it in an offhandish manner, which he might have gone through with. Like I said, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But if you think that sharing a world championship is ridiculous, that is okay. That's on you. Congrats. I hope you get a little ribbon for that. We'll make a ribbon for you. I disagree with sharing the world championship title. Congrats. Good for you. So I just think that, once again, this is just time for like a broader conversation for chess overall. Which is... Yeah. You still want a ribbon? Okay. I think they were just holding it together. Also, you know what else is crazy? The tournament was on New Year's Eve. That's also kind of crazy. I feel like Magnus Carlsen was also probably like, bro, I got, like, my bachelor party to go to. Can we not? Yeah, they're figuring out who really is dedicated to chess. Yes, exactly. Like, can I just go home, please? So anyways, I genuinely think there's a lot of things that maybe are, this chess thing is really cutting into my drinking time, yeah. Like, I'm not them. Obviously, I assume Magnus and Nepo are both gonna release statements at some point for their decision to chop and all that stuff. But I think if FIDE didn't want this to be the end result, could have had Armageddon. They could have told them no, play an Armageddon game or something. They could have done a lot of things. I honestly think that at this point, it's like... maybe it's time for a bigger overall, more overarching conversation about the format, about how did the whole jeans thing happen, how, like, why is World Rapid and Blitz on New Year's? Like, that too. Why was this format implemented in the first place? Why did we even have a rule about jeans? Why were jeans banned? Why were the 39 other people that were wearing jeans not also in trouble? And how was it over? Like, there's just so many questions, right? And I think it's much more important to discuss those factors and how to not get into a situation similar to this, rather than criticizing Magnus and Nepo for what happened in this year's World Blitz, because this year's World Blitz, let's all be real, was a bit of a mess. Like, it just was. It was a little bit of a mess, and there's no way around it. And I think that in light of events, it's really hard to be permanently, you know, like, this is just, yeah. Somehow something weirder happens every single year. Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure some of the games were really fun to watch. Blitz games tend to be really fun to watch. So, but that's my point, is that if I think FIDE cares about Blitz, because I think they realize that a lot of people do actually like it. I think another problem, Noctate, though, is that a lot of people, they themselves did not care about Blitz and were not tuned in for World Rapid and Blitz until the jeans drama happened. And then as a result of that, they obviously stuck on to watch Blitz because Magnus himself was playing. But let's be real, I bet you half of the people that commented they should not be splitting this title also commented at some point, Blitz titles are not real. There's going to be a really big overlap between those groups of people. And I think that it's just part of a broader conversation, like, hey guys, Blitz is a legitimate time control. These top players in the world are really good at it. Blitz is fun to watch. World Rapid and Blitz should be held at a better time. And it's about, like, the Venn diagram is almost a perfect circle. I don't want to say it's a perfect circle, but I also think that a lot of people complaining about the lack of definitive title in World Rapid and Blitz are also people that don't really watch Rapid and Blitz. So there's no bullet, unfortunately, which is very sad. Hey Vino, thank you so much. Appreciate that. It was actually a kind of interesting game. I mean, all these games were actually probably quite interesting. Magnus just looks like he lost an exchange and then died, which summarizes that game. For some reason, chess is still in this struggle bus when it comes to being serious about their Blitz titles. I think people have taken gradually that have slowly gotten to the point where, like, oh, Rapid is a big deal, Blitz is a big deal, but chess feels like it has an identity crisis, and I think the people that watch it are kind of in the same boat. Like, there's just so many people that have told me, oh, you play Blitz? Blitz is not as good as Classical. Oh, you're worse than them because you're worse at Classical. And it's like, no, that just means I'm worse than them at Classical. I'm better than them at Blitz. And I feel like this has been a sentiment for a really long time. And I've talked about this a lot. I really don't like playing Classical. In fact, I barely like playing Blitz. I mostly only like playing Bullet. And once again, you can play whatever time control you want. Oh, knight e3 is a beautiful move. Wow. That's crazy. So, any move like rook g8 doesn't really work because the king can run. But if you play knight to e3, and your pawn takes. Now you got rook g8 and the king can't run this way. But that's kind of my point, Wally. Like, how are people that have not paid attention to blitz before, are barely able to play blitz themselves, and are extremely like, oh, I only like classical. Classical is the only time control. Why are they even making an opinion or writing out their opinion about a blitz tournament? Oh, that's true, Ulan. I forget about that. Like, how is this? And yeah. I feel like that too, but I also think that a lot of people don't see blitz at the same level as classical. A lot of people that also comment on, hey, you can't chop, are also people that barely watch blitz. And it's like, well, you know, sorry you feel that way. I don't think so. I think that's a very... I disagree that a blitz game will take less effort than a classical game. I don't think that you are counting in the amount of effort that goes into playing a blitz game. The amount of skill that it takes to play a game faster rather than slower, especially well. Finding a move like knight to e3 with 30 seconds on the clock is a much more respectable move than if he had 30 minutes on the clock. If Nepo had 30 minutes on the clock, yes, I would expect him to find 93. If he has 34 seconds on the clock, fucking good move. Yeah, I think that's not a very accurate take of blitz versus classical. Fair enough, Sandros, fair enough. Hey Mickey, thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see. I was gonna quit all my bad habits for the new year. But then I remembered, nobody likes a quitter. Daily Doze asked me for it. Vis, don't worry. He asked. I'm actually friends with him, so. I 100% agree. I think perfect chess is not the best spectator sport. I think it's... Oh, yeah. Wait, there was also Neiman Dubov drama? Sorry, what? Okay. I have no idea about that. I don't know what happened there. I don't want to know. You know what? I genuinely have no idea what went on between those two. I'm just gonna not. There's Ivanchuk Danya drama? Or just a video? Okay. Dubov went to sleep during his game. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Fell asleep, I'm sure. Okay, another joke. What did the little champagne bottle call his father? Pop! There you go. I don't know. Hans has plenty of his own fans. I think Hans is doing fine. He's doing alright. Doesn't like chess. Only 1500 rated chess lead it like classical chess or chess itself. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think at the end of the day, Dubov and a lot of the top players have a lot more to gain from classical chess than I do. So I can understand why why they themselves are perhaps a little bit more attached to classical chess, and that's okay. I think it's fine when you have a vested interest in it themselves. I think that there is a difference between being able to make money off of it, being educated in the efforts it takes to be a good classical chess player. I think there's a lot of understanding if you have played classical chess, if you grew up playing classical chess. I think that's very different from someone who just jumps into the chess space and tries to just say like, hey, this is the only thing that is acceptable, this is the only type of game or time control that you should play. I think there's a really big difference in between that. I think there's a lot of people out there who make baseless claims without knowing the entirety of the situation. A lot of people try to make assumptions on things that they are not fully educated about, and I think part of that is not necessarily their own fault, and sometimes it is part of just how the chess world operates. Like, people just don't know how certain things can operate and how tournaments are run and how norms are won and how tournaments are, or like how you get titles and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of just general misunderstanding there. So I also think that a lot of people think Magnus is a big baby because they don't understand how much effort and part of his life he has spent on it. I think this is something that does mean a lot to him, and I think being the best player in the world, quite literally, of like the last century, more, 2 centuries, that chess has been relevant in like culture and media and whatnot. I think it is understandable that he sometimes acts the way he does. I think it is understandable that he gets into these confrontations. I think it is also understandable that FIDE has not adjusted necessarily with the times on the genes aspect, because a lot of people in FIDE are a bit older perhaps and don't quite, you know, like, the world's changing really rapidly. And sometimes that happens. So, does not mean he's necessarily acting right. I agree, 100%. But I also think that sometimes everyone and their mother needs to bend a little bit, move with the times. It's just, at the end of the day, like, I understand that the 2024 World Blitz title might have meant a lot to a lot of people, but I bet you it didn't mean that much to you if all this drama stuff didn't happen. I bet you it didn't really matter that much to them until they found out that it got chopped, and they were like, no, this is going to be something that I'm going to get mad about. So I just genuinely think that this chess drama is probably useful for overall conversation about, hey, what can we do? How do we make this space better and more welcoming? How do we... Yeah, for sure. And I think, unfortunately, people that also would have not had the idea that it existed, not for the drama, are also a lot of the people that are commenting now, oh, no, you can't have a chopped title. And it's like, well, you didn't even know this tournament was going to go on in the first place. So, yeah, right. I once again think that the conversation should be elsewhere. And I've said this for a really long time. The conversations in chess should be around, hey, how do we make it more approachable? How do we make it so that it's not only like these hardcore chess elitists that watch the game? Oh, he did? How do we make it so that it's also more welcoming? I've never prearranged a draw in my career. In this video, I'm joking with Jan in a situation lacking decisive tiebreak rules. This was obviously not an attempt to influence FIDE. It was said in the spirit that I thought FIDE would agree to our proposal. If anything, it was a bad joke given the gravity of the situation. I think the match itself showed two players playing high-level chess, equally matched and both deserving of a win. I love it. I also don't agree with the take the L FIDE thing. I think FIDE handled it fine. This specific situation, not the jeans thing necessarily. This. Like, I don't think that he was necessarily holding FIDE hostage. I don't even know if anyone on FIDE heard what he said. Maybe they did, but I also think that it's like, if you're gonna make this tournament that serious, then make it so that there's a decisive tiebreak rule. People love to push narratives, and I get it. It's really, really, really good for, it's really, 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 really good for drama. It's good for views, it's good for clicks. So, yeah. I don't think that it's necessarily like a Magnus versus FIDE thing, because it shouldn't be. I'm sure at the end of the day, I don't think Magnus is really interested in making his own organizing committee. I think it's really tough sometimes being FIDE in a world of rapidly changing chess, and the fact that there's never been that money in chess in the first place. So I think the question is, I think that split titles will not become a normal possibility for all titles moving forward. And that is something that FIDE is going to adjust to. And that is going to be something that they will have to start thinking a little bit more. FIDE should just patch the rules. They've already patched one of them about genes. I'm sure they can find a way to patch this about more rapid blitz. What's crazy to me is that they didn't have decisive tiebreak rules. That's a little crazy to me. That's a little crazy to me. I don't think that FIDE is necessarily fully thinking out everything. And it's not just me, it's a lot of other people that also feel that way. So I think that's something that's perhaps a little bit more surprising, rather than like, and also a bit more like, come on, like, how do we not think about this? Right? Like, why is it not just Armageddon? It's always been Armageddon. But maybe we could have done, like, why is there not Armageddon? Actually, though, how do we not have Armageddon? So yeah, I think there's a lot of things that perhaps were not thought out that well. And, like, yeah. I think it's just odd. I think it's just odd. No, I believe they had this format where they had every 2 games. If both games went to a draw, they were just going to do a new 2-game match. But if it was like 1 win, 1 loss, then it would still be tied and all that. So, hand and brain for the tie breaks would be so funny. How about they just joust it out? Just joust. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think Magnus was specifically on this occasion intending to throw any shade at FIDE. I think this is just, once again, time for maybe a conversation. Like, sure, you can DQ him, but like, why the fuck were jeans banned in the first place? You know? Like, please. I can understand not allowing, like, pink sparkly disco pants. But jeans? Like, can we just use common sense when it comes to some of these decisions? Like, you can clearly see somebody in jeans and be like, oh, that's a passable jeans outfit. No, that's not a passable jeans outfit. Like, nah, your jeans are a little too 90s. Like, bro, what are you wearing? Why are we wearing tight, like, skinny, tight jeans? Like, can you, here, have a gift card. Can you please go to Nordstrom's and get yourself a new pair? Like, I don't think it's hard to follow very simple dress rules, but I also think specifically jeans is a bit of a weird one. Like, sorry, those jeans are not giving World Rapid and Blitz. So, yeah. Like, I just think that it's more funny that all of that... For me, personally, it's just funny. Because I personally really, really like fashion. And I've always been a huge proponent of being like, hey, you can wear a sweater to a nice restaurant as long as it's a nice sweater. You can dress up a nice sweater. You can dress up a nice pair of jeans. Not a problem. Like, I have a lot of strong opinions about what you should not be wearing to a nice restaurant. I also have a lot of strong opinions about what does not look good, typically, on people. But, like, exactly, umpire, exactly. If it was dirty jeans and a ripped t-shirt, that's a different story. But that's not what Magnus was doing. He was wearing basically what he's wearing in this picture. So, I think that I understand people that are also like, Magnus should have just been banned. I get it. I get it. Like, I think that's a different story. There is something there about jeans, actually. There is a Google Doc. Not a Google Doc. It's like a... Absolutely, Rashid. People have been turned away, but for the most part, if you try to dress in the spirit, you'll be okay. And Fide, in this case, you can tell Magnus Carlsen was not trying to... What's not allowed? Jeans. Jeans are not approved. You can clearly see that jeans are not approved. It is right here. So, yeah. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea. It's, sure, Davo, but I think if you were applying to, like, work at McDonald's and the dress code was formal attire, you too would be like, but why? Right? Like, it's just kind of like, that's an extreme example. I'm not comparing playing the World Rapid and Blitz to working at McDonald's, but I can understand that you sign a contract and you're like, this is kind of dumb, but then are you really going to not allow the best chess players in the world? Because it's not just Magnus Carlsen who showed up in jeans. It's a lot of other people who also showed up in jeans. Like he said, it's not about the jeans. I don't think a dress code should be illegal. I think you just need to think a little bit about it and be like, yes, that pair of jeans is fine. Bro, or like, no, bro, I can see your literal entire area and we don't need that here, so please go change, right? Or like someone shows up in ripped, torn jeans and it's like 30% jean and 70% torn and you'll be like, nah, that's not a good look. It's not doing you any service. If you think the girls are gonna like you, they're not. Please go change. And like, that's kind of more my point. Like, that is my point. My point is that there can just be some level of common sense in between not just FIDE, but everybody else who is commentating on this, because it's so freaking obvious that neither party is particularly, like, in the right. But, like, yes, right. FIDE adjusted, and they're like, jeans are now allowed if they're fashionable and match the jacket. Exactly. Right. I think that it goes both ways. I think it's like this rule was perhaps not the best in the first place, but also yes, sure. Magnus showed up in jeans. He should have been DQ'd. He did get DQ'd, but so should have the 40 other people who also wore jeans. I think that's just... But are you going to do that? Are you going to kick 40 people out of your World Rapid and Blitz? Probably not. Did all 40 of the other people change? That's crazy. Hey, Ushabrat. Thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, in that case, Magnus got DQ'd. And then they were like, well, fuck. Now they're probably going to require a FIDE uniform or something. Yeah, stick their brand logos on it. More jokes? More jokes. Okay, one more joke. I just think it's a little ridiculous that we had a no jeans rule. Okay. What's a digital camera's New Year's resolution? Okay, this is a terrible one. Never mind. Did you hear about the guy who started fixing breakfast at midnight on December 31st? He wanted to make a New Year's toast. You know what's a really easy way to get people to follow the dress code at tournaments in the future? They should just be like, you gotta wear what we have provided you, or what's in this dress code, or you're gonna have to listen to 15 minutes of Nemo making jokes. People would be so ready to put on whatever FIDE's offering. Like, they will be like, alright, what are we wearing today? Yeah, give me the clown suit. Magnus would end career. Magnus would be like, I'm out. There's just a room of me doing stand. That would be so funny. Oh, what should people never eat on New Year's Eve? Firecrackers! Yeah, I can just be like the Nemo chamber. Oh. No, it would just be so funny. I mean, look, I hear that a lot. I guess chess just gets so much of the press, also because I'm in chess myself. But I assume there's a lot of other sports and games and stuff that just went through similar things. Like, somebody mentioned snooker earlier. Apparently, in snooker, you still have to wear waistcoats. That's a pretty wild one. I haven't seen anyone in, like, waistcoats and bow ties. At least that's kind of cute. FIDE just has this, like, look, at least that's a kind of interesting outfit. FIDE's dress code outfit, no offense to them, is the most Like, you know, we can make looking business fashionable. Does that make sense? Yes, they look kind of fashionable. I think like a little waistcoat and a little bow tie would be so cute. It just seems so basic and Wall Street. Like, I'm gonna show you guys some of the blazers I got. These are gonna end up not being FIDE approved. But for example, I have this really cute like two-piece set, which is a little cropped on the top. So it's kind of giving like, I guess, sexy office. But also at the same time, the pants go up all the way to like my, what do you even call this? Like my sternum. So you basically can't even see any of my ribcage at all. But like, this is probably going to be banned by FIDE. My torso, yeah. So this would be fine if it's in like an office, but it doesn't look like it would be approved at FIDE. So there's that one. There's also this one. This long jacket I got, which is trendy. It's from Sandro, and it looks great, especially if you pair it with a pair of like, you can pair this with pants and stuff like that. It looks cool. I also have this really chic blazer. This one is one of my favorites. This is my New Year's post on Twitter, actually. It's glittery. It's perhaps, unfortunately, a little too short. By FIDE standards is what it looks like. On FIDE like posts, it looks like they want everything to at least reach your knees. This is not gonna reach the knees, but this is also kind of business casual, which unfortunately FIDE would not like. And then we also have this one, which is also like a white blazer type. It comes with a belt in here. It's over here. And then it's got metal, but the problem is that it clanks, which I think it's also not going to be allowed by FIDE because it's going to be kind of loud. And it's also going to show the knees. This one is a little longer than the black one, but it's still going to show the knees. So yeah, anyways, my point is also none of these look particularly fashionable. Like, we should just be, yeah. That's Morse code cheating potential right there. I know, but I'm definitely not going to be dressed appropriately, if that makes sense, for a FIDE tournament. I don't think so, Lean Sean. But make it make sense. Aw, that would be cool, Oolong. But yeah, I just think that, like, you know, it's cool to have a dress code, but you gotta give people a little bit of flexibility. Yeah, this is Magnus-Nepo. It's my favorite British brand. They have a sale going on right now, not sponsored. Although, anything that I wanted was no longer in my size. Next year's medal will be pink, sparkly disco pants. Yeah. I wish I was sponsored. I wish. I think a long time ago, Alex mentioned that she tried asking them for a sponsorship, and they said no. I am somehow missing... Oh, the pants are in the wrong one. Let me put these away first. But I do just think that, like, as far as clothing is involved, a little bit of flexibility is good. Personally, for me, this is not like this is not even part of any of the drama stuff. This is just for me, because I am personally a big fashion nerd. I spend a lot of my time curating my outfits. I spend a lot of my time researching, like, brands. I spend a lot of my time watching runway shows. This is just what I do with my life. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, I want people to show up at Chesterman's looking like Lady Gaga as well, please. But yeah, I got a lot of this stuff because I originally thought that I was gonna work a corporate job, and then COVID happened, so I never ended up in my corporate job. Thanks. Thanks. But yeah. Aw, I like that oolong. I mean, we'll see. Everything changed when COVID attacked, but these are all the remnants of my corporate job outfits. I think people wear dresses all the time. I think it's pretty common. I also have this extremely cool one piece, which I actually wore for an interview at some point. But this is also what would be considered like business formal, and definitely like I've worn this out to dinners and stuff, but this is also the type of thing that I would be a little worried about based on this dress code on whether they would allow, because like there's nothing about one pieces on this entire sheet. So it's like, would this be allowed? Wear the FIDE standards for a Lady Gaga hat. That would be crazy. There's nothing on here about one pieces. So I have no idea. A bodysuit's allowed? I think so. But yeah, anyways. You get the point. No guidance on one pieces. Exactly. Alright. Enough about the outfits. But yeah, Happy New Year's, everyone. I'm glad that we got to ringing the new year. I know. I've seen the snooker outfits. I have. The snooker outfits are actually really cool. I like them a lot. They're sweet. Okay. Why was the telephone late for work on January 1st? Because it was ringing in the new year. Why do birds fly south for New Year's Eve? Oh my god, I'm cultured. Because it's too far to walk. These jokes are brutal. So yeah, next time you're at the World Rapid and Blitz, don't wear jeans or else you'll suffer from these jokes. No, I'm joking. Now they've actually allowed jeans too. But don't wear fancy pink disco pants. Thank you so much, Carpo, for the tier 1. Thank you. What did the woman say when she was offered a raisin on New Year's Eve, Carpo? No thanks. I already have a date. Get it? No, but seriously, I don't know where AkaNemsko is. I'm sorry, otherwise I would show you guys. I have no idea. He'll come and say hi sometime this year. Like a date? She didn't want a raisin because she already had a date? Where can you go to practice math on New Year's Eve? Times Square. Hell yeah. Chat was on that one. Ugh, I wish. I wish, Gary. No, Times Square is a good one. Let's see. Do we have any dirty ones? Oh, yeah. My New Year's resolution, since you guys are all asking, is to be more positive. We'll start after a few drinks. Anonymous! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are business dress codes still common in the US? So, as far as I know, in Canada, not really, but also because a lot of my friends work tech jobs. So, like, when I was applying to intern at stuff like Deloitte and KPMG and all those type of things, it was just kind of a don't show up in a, like, a sheer shirt and micro shorts and probably no jean shorts, and it's more or less like, yeah, we're just gonna not, yeah, or anything too short, like just be like mindful, I guess is kind of more the dress code. It's not that big of a deal. V-Day dress code is more serious definitely than what like KPMG. Yeah. Like, demure. Just keep it demure. Oh, man. Somebody's actually read the FIDE charter. That's crazy. Yo, if you guys got a gifted sub this year, today, so far, please make sure you're thanking them. We got another little joke for Anonymous. Yes, exactly. Like, no shorts, no pajamas. Don't show up naked. Thanks. Have a good time. Like, just use common sense. You know? Do we have any more jokes? Yeah, the rules you hope you don't need to say out loud. Exactly. Okay. What do snowmen like to do on New Year's Eve? Yeah, the positive one was a joke. They like to chill out. Because they're just chilling out. What did George Washington do in the days leading up to New Year's? He made a New Year's revolution. Too soon. But yeah, we're having a little glass of champagne. A little champagne. These are actually like what my math research teacher would say. That's so funny. Let me put this bottle away. Okay, I saw Katsuko. I was trying to get him, but he's not coming. So we are gonna... Alright, he's here. Happy New Year's, guys! Yeah, good boy. What a good boy. This is Katsko. He's the cutest. You weren't too much of a fan for trying foie gras yesterday. There's so many types. Honestly, it's really, really, really okay if you don't like foie. It's really okay. There's like really good duck liver. There's really good like chicken liver. Oh, you're a little cutie. You're a little cutie. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for another 2 gifted subs. Yeah, he heard. I mean, I saw him walking out of the closet, and I thought that he was just, like, lying somewhere. And then it turns out he's been in my closet. Yo, if you guys got a gift sub from Mickey, from Lion, from Anonymous, from Gary, from Caspian, or Lone Gamer, Ulan, Crystal Ball today, please make sure you're thanking them. Oh, he's already left. He's just like, bye. I came for my treat, and now I'm gonna dip. What does every new year have in store for us? Another 365 days! Yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke. Okay. What does a field grow on January 1st? New Year's hay. Don't worry about it. Farmers get it. How many jokes are left? I don't know. I'm just giving out a few. Alright. I'm undangling my headphones. Okay, I hope you guys have fun with the jokes. We're gonna play a little bit of poker now. Oh my gosh, Gary, thank you so much for another 25. I guess we're not gonna play poker yet. Are you guys ready for more jokes? Thank you so much, Gary. You want all the jokes? Okay, I love that. I'm also gonna take the Magnus thing out of my stream title because people are gonna keep coming in and asking about it, and we're no longer doing that. We already covered it. If you want to watch it, if you want to hear what I had to say, it wasn't very controversial. You can go, Happy New Year's! Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Happy New Year's. Okay, I wanted to cook you guys a special dinner for New Year's Eve. But, unfortunately, I ran out of time. Because, like, time... the ingredient, but time, like, I had no time. All right. This one did make sense, yes. Let's see. Do I even have any more? I already went through all the ones that I had saved up. I know. It's kind of surprising, but... Why was the Hershey bar bummed on New Year's Eve? It got stuck waiting for a midnight kiss. It never got its Hershey's kiss. You gotta have some knowledge of American, like, sweets to get this one. Oh, were you supposed to get a... I think you were supposed to get a month of diamond, but sure. If you want a month of diamond cheeks, just message one of the mods with your chess.com account, and I'll get that over to chess.com after the holidays. Nice, Gary. Hell yeah. Sometimes they're really on it, and then sometimes I think it just falls through the cracks and they forget, so I apologize if you're owed a month of chess.com diamond. Why should you sprinkle sugar on your pillow on New Year's Eve? To start the year with sweet dreams. Happy New Year's! Yeah, just message one of the mods. We got Mega in chat right now, and Kevin's always in chat. Mega might not be so happy that you message him, so maybe message Kevin. Mega is a will ban when needed type mod. How hard was it to be a women grandmaster? Let's just give another joke. What's a cow's favorite holiday? New Year's Eve. Holy cow would have been great too. No, I literally talked about this. Well, I mean, it made a little more sense when they were asking me this at World Chess Championships. I was like, I so do not want to talk about my chess career. Please, can we just focus on the two people that are actually good? But yeah, anyways. What is a... Wait, no. Yo, thank you so much, Urus, for the prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the pool party. Why was 6 afraid of 9 on New Year's Eve? Because 9... 8, 7, 6. Get it? Because it counts down. That was not a dirty one. That was actually a totally fine one. Hey, that was funny, okay, Mega? Thank you so much, Make, for the prime. Welcome back to your 38th month. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, because 9, 8, 7, and then 9 might be eating 6. Yes, exactly. Okay. So my New Year's resolution is to procrastinate, but I will wait till tomorrow to start. Do I have any knock-knock jokes? I do not. Do we want to do some knock-knock jokes? I'm terrible at knock-knock jokes because I need someone to actually verbally say it to me, if that makes sense. Having chat say who's there doesn't give the same effect. That was the joke. That was the joke. Yeah, I just think knock-knock is hard to deliver on stream. There's other jokes that are perhaps a little easier to deliver on stream. Not saying that they're good. I'm just saying they're easier to deliver. Big difference. Every single time, I'm like, I can do X. And everyone's like, no, you fucking can't. I said I can do it. I never said I was going to be good. There's a difference. There's a really big difference. Yeah. It's like when I say I can speak French, I never said how good I can speak French. I just said I can speak French. I never said I can do it well. I never said I can speak it well. I said I can speak it. Massive difference. It's not the same. Well, I do think that speaking means that you're able to like at least put together some phrases and some sentences and some stuff like that. I just don't think that it means that you have to be able to like you don't have to be able to perfectly conjugate every single sentence and every single verb and all that, which I think is a little different. So I guess in my head, I have a really clear definition of like what is speaking and what is not speaking, because we've been in those spots before, and I think that's just like natural in a way. So, oh, I forgot about YouTube, so sorry. We flashed some poker on the screen by YouTube. Come over to Twitch chat if you still want to hang out. Yeah, I realize, thank you. Chat always making sure I don't get in trouble. But we're gonna play some poker. It's probably okay. I don't actually know about the rules. It's more like I don't know.